Good evening, Podrace fans, and welcome to the 2023 Galactic Podracing Championship Lower Winners Finals between Paige and LightningPirate. I'm Digital Unity, and I am joined by my co-commentator, Game Draco.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first best of 11 of the tournament.
That's right, our format has changed, everybody. Best of 11, no more best of 9s. This is what separates the... Well, it's not really meant from the boys because we got a girl and a guy this time. So, this is what separates the bigger players from the littler players. Our first track will be Beato's Wild Ride. As you can see, it's a bend mirror, no pod bans, no gentlemen's agreements.
Let's just see.
Yeah, we're going to need to sync. Lightning's game loads slowly, I guess.
Paige is off. Lightning's
Looks like about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's about 2 seconds. About 2
seconds. Paige leading. Sync coming in. Excellent. All right, so LightningPirate on the right is a pretty decent racer. We don't see a whole lot of him playing around too much because he's always so busy with the technical code, but that deep knowledge has made him quite the formidable opponent. Meanwhile, on the other side of the aisle, we have Paige, who has been putting in hour after hour, and our work is never over.
Yeah.
Mark your bingo cards. Someone in chat just said, now this is pod racing.
There we go. Neither of them going for the tent.
On Beato's, it's really not worth it at this particular bracket level. It can save a little bit of time because that tent is fast terrain, but it's just a worse line compared to the usual path. So most people will opt not to take it in lower bracket, which means more interesting racing for us. Very clean racing so far from both players.
We're starting to see a little boost divergence. Paige in the
Slightly
lead.
different patterns. Paige is leading pretty considerably, but if she is assuming Lightning is worth his salt, I suppose, she could get a little nervous.
Also, they mentioned these players haven't faced each other. Oh, no! Lightning crashes!
That's a sad mark for Lightning. I see Nacho Brado typing nice reflexes there, LP, and it came in just after the crash, so I can't tell if that's sarcasm or if there's a stream delay long enough that was almost meaningful.
And Paige takes the first race.
With a 241.58.
This time it'll be the first to 6.
That was very good. That was very good. Coming in now will be our perma-bans, everybody. It's always fun to permanently ban things that you don't like or that you don't want your opponent to enjoy.
The Derby ban from Lightning.
That's a real heartbreaker for Paige. That's one of her best tracks. I assume that the second ban will be Bunta Training Course from LightningPirate. I mean, why would you leave that open?
Scrapper's Run ban from Paige.
An interesting choice, but given Lightning is playing the game for timesheet through order of length, I don't understand it either. That's one of the tracks that he's probably got more time logged on recently than anything else. Come on, LP, pick your next permaban. Malistaire 100. Oh, we're leaving Bunta Training Course open.
Maybe for the skip? Dang it!
That's a weird dang it. I would not expect that to make Paige upset.
And Defro's revenge ban from Paige.
Very fair. Paige is probably going to be temp banning... what do you reckon? Abyss, you think?
Abyss, probably.
Yeah, Abyss tracks. And then I would assume LP will temp ban either Bunta Training Course or Sebulba's Legacy. Both are very powerful choices for Paige. Although the fact that LP has left Bunta Training on the table does concern me. Has he gotten to the last second barrier?
I feel like he's more confident in pulling out a skip.
LP temp banning Bullseye Navwar. Oh, this could mean a lot of things, actually. I don't know what Lightning has been practicing. I haven't had a chance to get a bead on him.
Grabvine Gateway ban from Paige.
Where are we going?
Abyss? Which
the one time she leaves it open.
Oh, man. Lightning... Yeah, this is... Lightning... This is probably one of Lightning's best tracks, Abyss.
Unwise to leave it open, Paige. I don't know what your game plan is right now. This full track, this is nightmare mode for both players, I think, but it's probably less nightmare mode for Lightning. That 223.5 in the best times log here is pretty impressive. Welcome, Axel. Thank you for wishing both of our racers good luck. You are just in time to watch the finals, right? This is the finals, not the grand finals?
Winner's final. There's still a loser's final, a loser's semis, and a grand final left in this lower bracket.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we are in practice right now. Lightning demonstrating a good climb up, but a terrible crash on the landing. Why is Paige playing Maw?
Mohonic, yeah.
She does know that Ben is available, right?
Ben is available. And notice that this lower level... This first part is really tricky. Let's see if Lightning gets it. Oh, he doesn't, because that results in a penalty lap that takes like 30 seconds more of the track, so basically your run's over.
Mars, okay. Paige, just toughen up and go Mars. I mean, Ben.
Ben,
you can
really
do Ben here. I know you're a good pod racer. I know you're a good pilot.
I think she's better with Bullseye here.
Right, but she's good enough to pull Ben here, I think. Like, I have confidence in her. I don't know why she's messing around with all these off-meta picks.
But I also mentioned, too, is that because of this penalty lap portion, I can't call it until the final lap.
Yeah, if Lightning falls down there and can't make the climb back up, he's done. This goes to Paige easy if that happens, but... I just don't see it. And even
I
still,
just can't be sure until the final lap.
The disparity between Ben and Mars is still incredible here. This looks like our actual start. Looks like another 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about right.
Ooh.
The issue is Paige is at a severe pod disadvantage and is going to have to hope Lightning does what she just did.
It's an easy spot to follow, but I can't really call it until the penalty lap. The first penalty lap is pushed for the third lap. Ooh, she almost fell off.
That was a terrible bonk. I mean, I know that the penalty lap can really screw things up for Lightning if he manages to get stuck on it. Not today, thanks. But I also know that Ben is so much faster than Mars. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to stop LightningPirate to fall down on that penalty lap. I don't think it's going to be enough.
I will still leave it open just because it's really easy to fall off on the penalty lap, and it's very hard to navigate, particularly with Ben. Oh, I thought Paige was going to crash there.
This is very risky. I'm not sure. Not entirely sure what's going on with this one. Lightning is definitely not going to be falling off today, braking aggressively to make that first turn.
Oh, no!
Paige falls.
Okay, Lightning pretty much has this.
Paige is back up.
But he made the short... You made the short path all 3 laps, so Lightning's
It would
pretty
require
much
an absolute catastrophe. Oh, that's the start of one.
Oh man!
And it continues.
Nope, she falls off.
Never mind. This one goes to Lightning. May as well mark the score now.
Lightning coming in with a 227.
Yep. Just mark it. That's a heartbreaker. I don't know what the plan was taking Mars here.
Paige's turn now.
Land sandage temp ban. All right, that's an interesting decision.
Abyss ban from Lightning. Are we gonna see Bunta training?
We could see a Bunta training. We're seeing Vengeance.
Going to another one of Paige's fun favorite tracks, Vengeance.
This is a pick that is absolutely in Paige's back pocket at all times. This is... I would be surprised if Lightning came within like a second of Paige here.
But this track is so brutal and easy to die on.
That's true. That first gravity tube, the only gravity tube, what am I saying first for? The gravity tube on this track is particularly deadly, and add to that the risk of a soft block, and you're going to have a real fun time trying to judge this one.
Not to mention a reactor core beam that kills you even with invincibility on.
It goes through the invincibility cheat?
Yes.
Dang. They really didn't want you to drive through that thing.
The invincibility cheat code still won't save you from a tumble off a cliff or a run-in with the Vengeance reactor core beam.
I am fully expecting this one to go to Paige, but there are, of course, chances that this does not pan out. Crazier things have happened. This is a good time to mention that Lightning's side of the screen is going to be infinitely more watchable because he has the fixed textures, which means that his stream doesn't have bitrate destroying garbage textures in it. Unlike Paige, who seems to be stubborn and adamant about using the bad textures.
And for some odd reason, they only put in the correct textures on the 64 version.
I think it just got corrupted during the branching process. Yes, by the way, the Star Wars Racing channel on YouTube is the perfect place to catch all of these VODs in a delicious and wonderfully edited down format to take out all of our uhs, ers, hms, and hus.
Oh, here we go!
That's like a half a second.
Pretty much.
It's Lightning leading this time, right?
Yeah, Lightning leading slightly.
There you go.
This track is so hard to go deathless on.
What good textures are in the allowed mods? That's there. No, you cannot. On the SRC page, they're allowed the fixed textures.
Paige coming in with a 102.
Lightning with a 103, very close behind, but behind all the same. Through this figure 8, Paige taking a very safe line there. Whoa!
Ooh, I'm amazed Paige survived.
Pinball more, why don't you? I don't think you quite got my heart started that time.
Oh, and we see Paige brought along Fud Sang to bash some of the rocks.
My boy! He's present!
Paige taking some very aggressive lines. A 102 again.
Lightning gained a little bit of time with a 102.35 there to Paige's 102.74, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough to eke a win out. About the only place you'll see FUD outside of daily challenges? Oh, absolutely. Unfortunately for me, FUD is absolutely worthless.
Hilariously awful pod in this game.
He's got no redeeming qualities except his voice clips.
Yeah. Hilarious motor mouth of a character.
LP going very slow in the tube there, but he didn't crash into anything, so he's fine. But this is Paige's. This goes to Paige.
Yeah, close though. Rio 7 off by about 0.7 of a second.
I mean, there was never any doubt in my mind, but that was very much closer than it should have been. If LP had just boosted more in lap 3 tube, he wins. That's probably true, but why risk something? Especially when you forget to bring FUD along to bash the boulders that make it more dangerous to boost in lap 3 tube.
Lightning's turn again. Let's see what he pulls here.
Gonna have to pull out all the stops if he wants to actually take this back.
Bulls ban from Lightning. Let's see what Paige bans on the track.
That's a weird flex. Channel point predictions would be cool, but that's something to bring up with the speed gaming staff, I think. You have to get them to implement it, but I think I agree with that sentiment. That would be very interesting.
Zugga challenge banned from Paige.
If you want something kind of similar, we do have in the Discord server, our bot has the ability to bet on matches. So if you want to come and play with our Monopoly money instead of Twitch's Monopoly money, you got that option.
Hit Paige taunts in chat. What you got for me? Winter train course. Let's see if it comes with skips.
Yep.
Winter train skips.
That's why Lightning didn't ban it.
I figured that was the reason he didn't ban it too.
But the thing is, I'm not convinced Paige doesn't know this. I'm pretty thoroughly not convinced that Paige is not able to do this skip. Because, like, I don't remember if Paige played any of the daily challenges for it, but the fact that she locked in so quickly on this makes me think that she's probably got a good plan. I bring up the dailies because Botto, he had a moment where he just really liked Bunta Training Course, and he still does really like Bunta Training Course. And every once in a while, he'll tell us to do skips on it as well.
Also, Botto has done backwards Bunta Train a few times.
He's done this track forwards, backwards, mirrored, skips, and sideways, pretty much.
Yup.
It's his favorite, an all-time classic. Somehow seeing Botto say Bunta Training Course is just... It's a real classic. It's a Botto moment.
Oh, it looks like Paige is going full track.
Paige is making the interesting decision to go full track as opposed to playing Lightning's game here. I'm not sure why she'd do that. Does she know that skips are the name of the game here? I think the only way that Paige really... She has noticed. She has taken note. Do we abort the countdown so that she has more time to practice this? Yeah, I was going to say there's like no chance of winning this without the skip unless LP makes some serious errors.
The way Lightning is known to do it in a way that really gets it to count. Oh, she's going back to the regular.
Oh, Paige, roller coaster of emotion.
Now this is going to be interesting because if you screw up the skip enough, you can sometimes beat
you can beat the skips player full track if the skips player screws this up. So it's very do or die for Lightning right now. This is a gamble and a half. Countdown has been given. Our races should be beginning shortly. This will be interesting. My eyes are glued to the screen. Thank you, Nacho, for the eyes emoji in chat. I appreciate that very much.
Here we go.
Looks like about a 2.5 second sync this time.
There we go.
There we go. Good sync. Good sync.
Nails
Ooh, nice little bounce there by LP.
Yeah.
I don't know if Lightning's gonna
very consistently.
Yeah, Lightning's not gonna choke the skip. Paige is dead before she even had a chance to stand on this one. We would need a heavy choke from Lightning right about now. And we're not gonna get one.
Lightning takes this.
I don't think we're gonna get a salty run back. I think that this is gonna become Lightning's temp ban. If it hasn't been his temp ban already.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's gonna be his temp ban. I mean, Paige is just frightening on the full track of this track.
Yeah. That's a heartbreaker. May as well zero out Lightning since he's already done, and Paige wasn't the one that we were messing the sync up with. You might say it was lightning quick, Metallica. Where we going now, boys?
Grand Sandage ban again.
More like ban Sandage. We're playing to 6, right?
Yep, first to 6 wins. Is Paige gonna do a run back on Bunta training?
I don't know. We got Nando Prime Centrum ban from Lightning.
She's running back Abyss with skips.
Oh, this might be what she was talking about earlier. She sent me a DM saying that she's got something really spicy prepared. This might be more muy caliente than any of us were expecting today.
Yeah, because so many people are not used to doing the skip without Ram Sandage. If you saw this back in the day with Mike and I, when we go back to like 2008 or something, we did only with Mars.
Mars has been discovered to not quite be good enough. You might see Bumpy, actually. That would be a real treat to see Bumpy, but I don't know if that's where we're going with this. No, you're not going to see Slide, Nacho. Slide's climb is impossible on the skip. The odds of getting the climb with Slide are very, very minimal indeed. Like, obviously he can do it, anybody can get the climb, but it will take, like, 40 minutes.
Clegg, hold fast!
Clegg is an option. I don't know if Clegg is the next best option, so, you know, I expect Lightning to go Bumpy, because Lightning knows that this skip is based on acceleration, which Bumpy has in spades.
Tied for the best acceleration with neither key, but he turns really stiff.
So I'm expecting that Lightning will have an easier time getting the climb, but might struggle more on the turnaround. Yeah, like that. I will say, though, that Paige running this with Clegg, while it is a spicy pick, is not the pick I would have anticipated.
I would have expected Mars.
Yeah, I too would have expected Mars under these conditions, although, you know, Bumpy is the next optimal choice. Ooh, Lightning demonstrating that he's not quite comfortable with Bumpy here. Gets the recovery, though, after a fashion. Mars is not banned. Mars isn't banned. We have a ban only on WAN, I think. WAN ban, thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. Oh yeah, that's been a thing. That section of the arena that Lightning drove on a couple seconds ago, that is the only drivable portion of that collision. And the underside of that bridge has no collisions, so basically free.
Don't think we'll bother to sink this one just because it's a blink and you'll miss it.
Sink and you miss it.
Oh, I got the pun there.
I'm full of them today. This is what happens. You know, I'm back with a vengeance on commentary game. I gotta find new ways to annoy LightningPirate somehow, so I'll just make sure to commentate every race I possibly can going forward, and make my puns progressively worse until I eventually get banned from the server for no reason.
Here we go. no idea what to expect.
They're off after a fashion. Paige gets the climb and dies on the climb. That's not good. LP about to finish a lap once he gets the jump on this one. This is looking like Lightning's gonna break serve.
Count.
Lightning didn't get the count? We might have a game still, folks. It's gonna be tough for Paige to catch back up after that one. Whoa!
And that's over.
We're done. Oh, we're not done! We're not done! No, we're done.
That was ridiculous ending.
Cave Johnson, we're done here.
Serve break. Forfeiting.
All right, we got a temp ban on Mars Guo coming in. Glad to see more skips becoming cursed this year. It's always a pleasure, Knock. This is what we love to see.
And we are going to Saboba's Legacy.
SO gotta be top 5 tracks in the game. Bottom 5. Bottom 5. Fix that for you. You're right, I haven't played it ever, and why would I? It's a bottom 5 track.
Well, Paige said before this match that it'd either be really close or a real blowout, and it looks like it could be possibly somewhere in the middle.
Whoa!
Ooh, both of them! Paige is off. Lightning's
4
off.
second sync.
Ooh! It's a big scrape right off the bat. Still, this track has tons of texture kill spots.
Saboba's Legacy is pretty notoriously not functional as a track. It doesn't work.
Uh-oh!
Whoa! Come on down to Saboba's Legacy. We got it all.
Paige. Yeah.
We got texture kills. We got wall climbs. We got slower low paths that are actually faster. Excess salt in my kitchen? No, the salt is fully within me. I have taken it out of the kitchen. It is part of myself. Goof, can I let you in on a secret? I tried to prepare this track. I wanted to have SL on my prepared tracks list for this year, and I just never got around to it. Your ticket refunded and your missed sleep back?
And Lightning comes in.
Oh, Paige, come on.
Breaking serve twice. Not good. That's gotta hurt.
Homegirl, you need to do better. We are playing to 6, so Paige can still drag this back, but
We have a throwaway banner for that's Terrell.
it's gonna be if she's dragging this back, it's kicking and screaming. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's very easy to forget that it's best of 11 right now. It's we unfortunately don't seem to have anything on screen to remind everybody that this is currently best of 11. Just like a big piece of text, maybe across both player screens, that might help. Who needs to see the gameplay? How many forces do they have? So they must have started with 4, because they've both got 3 left.
And we are going to the gauntlet.
Oh boy. I love Gauntlet. It's a very interesting full track that takes about 5 minutes. If anybody wants to just make sure that they've got something to eat on hand, maybe get yourselves a glass of water. You're gonna want to do that. It's a very long track, this one.
Longest track in the game by distance.
Put the rules sheet dead in center. I like your thinking. I like where your head's at, Lilac. Put the streams in the corner and have them be 12 by 5 pixels. Yes. Yes. That sounds like something that would be really good for the overlay. Oh man, to be able to see the bands and forces in real time, that'd be... Boy, chat is coming out with great ideas for what we need to do next year, huh?
Tourney staff were trying to do that, but Speed Gaming didn't have the infrastructure for it.
We'll figure it out. We got 365 days to figure it out between then and now. Yeah, this is how long this track is. By the time you get to the major make or break section, the countdown's already been given. And granted, they're 20 seconds ahead of us. We are very much in the past. We'll just do the entire tournament in 72 hours straight. I think it's cool this game is getting a full tournament. This is our, what, 5th one?
I think it's
this our 5th annual?
Yeah, it's probably our 5th annual. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and this year. So 5, yeah.
Yeah. We do this every year. And I have fun every year. Commentating, watching, participating, getting my hopes and dreams crushed.
Looks
this year it was, it was
right
better.
off the bat.
Oh, hey, I don't actually have to sync this one. Nice.
Yeah, they're really much off. Now this is where the key part of this track where it really matters is coming up right about now.
Heat management in
jump
this
over
off-road
over this section.
LP, what are you doing?
The Colts off-road, and then gun the boost down here.
But Lightning, what was that? I'm gonna need you to real quick tell me what that was, because it very much looked incorrect.
I'm surprised they showed that tourney record for Paige, because I know that isn't Paige's tourney record. Her tourney record was set in 2021 in her match with Banana Boat Kid, which went all the way to 13 races and ended with her crashing on the door.
Oh. I want this to go to race 11 so bad. I just don't know if it's going to, but I want it.
As long as we get more than 9, I think we'll be good. Oh, no!
Paige, no! Scarily, that only puts her slightly behind. I think she's going to be able to eat that time back up if Lightning does whatever the heck he did on that first make or break section again.
Yeah. But Lightning's a quick learner.
He may be a quick learner, but I don't know why he did that thing. Oh, this time he's doing this. Why didn't you do that in the first place? Oh, Paige in the off-road for a second. Oh, no. A Star Wars con. Surely we could plan it for then. See, whenever I need anybody to keep the comedy upbeat on stream, I can always count on somebody in the chat to come up with something. Every time, without fail. I appreciate you, Lilac. Now, what we're hoping to see for Paige to eke this out is catastrophe from LightningPirate. So let's all watch and collectively commentators curse LP to do something stupid. Just because it would be better television.
And Paige crashes in the tube again.
Paige, why did you intercept?
Paige must be feeling tilted now.
don't know. I've heard Paige tilts easy. I've heard Paige doesn't tilt at all. So it very much depends. Oh, that might be the break we need. I don't know. Nope, because Paige isn't going to get that right either.
Oh! That's the worst possible death you can take on this track. That respawn. That is a
moment of silence
catastrophic death
for Paige's entire career. All right, that's long enough.
That is probably the most catastrophic death you can take on this track outside of a soft lock.
And then we get to be quiet and say very little because there's not much to talk about on Gauntlet for the next 3 minutes.
Engine Fire 2.
Paige is just taking L after L, hand over fist on this one.
Match point for Lightning. This is Paige's final pick.
Well, we've got Ben banned. That's it. Executioner ban.
Brew Coast uses all of her forces to ban Bowles, Mahonic, Vito, Elon Mac, Mars Grow, and Neva Key. Forces you to take Bullseye.
Dear Lord in heaven, what has happened? Paige got out the Infinity Gauntlet for this one. Should have gone for the head. I don't even know what to make of this. Baru Coast with no Ben, no Bowles, no Aldar, no Mahonic, no Elon, no Mars, and no Neva. I know that's Bullseye only, but like, gone, reduced to atoms. Well, Nacho, I do have to agree that it would have been funny to ban Bullseye and force the rat. You'd expect Paige to take this unless she chokes again. That's... I don't know, I think we've been sleeping on LP.
Oh, that's not a good omen.
It's not what you want to see in practice. Oh man, Lightning looks more confident and comfortable here. I think Paige just did this to make good television. I think that's all that happened here. But you know what? If you can be nothing else, be a performer. About 3 seconds.
Looks like 2.5 at my end. It's... Yeah, let's see how this goes, because...
Yeah, it was 2.5, I'm sorry.
So with this...
There's a lot of ways that this can go. This can go in Paige's favor, this can go in Lightning's favor, this can go absolutely, like, in the dumpster for both runners. Like, there's so many opportunities for victory, for failure, for success, for terror.
Yeah.
I don't know why I bought a whole chair. I only need the edge.
To sit on?
Yeah, just caught on the edge of my seat.
Oh, bad pun.
Not so much a pun as it is a joke and turn of phrase, but yeah.
Let's see. We have a 121 and a 122 from Lightning. Lightning's taking it a bit slower, but going a bit safer.
Come on, Paige. We need the reverse sweep. We need to go to game 9. No, not game 9. Game 11. All right, so it can only end one of two ways, but the interim is what I'm interested in. I want to know what happens in the meantime.
Uh-oh!
Paige wins in the meantime. That's what happens.
This track is so brutal. Just a brutal track.
You see, the difference here is that Paige got all her crashes out in practice, and Lightning just did a good, clean lap. So that's the difference.
Full throttle at Bullseye. Oh, Lightning crashes again!
I told you. Paige got all her crashes out in practice. Lightning is facing them now. There's a chant rising all over Twitch chat. Game 11. Game 11. The reverse sweep, Paige. You must. It is your destiny.
Whoa! I'm amazed Paige survived that.
Do what must be done.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have a game.
And 401 is a really solid time for Bullseye. We're on to match 9.
Digital is Emperor confirmed. It is unavoidable.
Let's see what Lightning throws at now. Now Paige is at the mercy of Lightning. Here we go. Lightning banning Bullseye. Paige banning Bunta Classic. Zugga skips. Very classic pick by Lightning.
I return. What's happening,
We're going
Draco?
to Zugga Challenge with skips, one of Lightning's classic picks.
Oh. See, Zugga has 3 skips, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if Draco brought this up while I was out of the room. There is a first, second, and third Zugga skip, and to get all 3 laps in a row is what we in the business call Zugga triplex. If you want to see what they look like, you might want to keep your eyes on Lightning's screen. I'm not sure if Paige has knowledge of these ones. Paige's line's looking very wide in practice here. I hope she goes at least a little narrower in the actual match. There's a 1. Ooh. Oh, Lightning not going for 2. Interesting. All right, coming in for skip number 3. This is the classic Zugga skip, the traditional.
Paige not practice on it.
Sorry, folks. I guess Lightning's going to be a bit of a spoil sport about this Game 11 business. I do see in chat mentions of Ace having flashbacks right now. This is one track that Lightning was able to take off of Ace in a tourney a while back, specifically because Zugga Triplex was in the process of being fully discovered.
Yes, it was in 2020, Ace versus Lightning, and Lightning set a then world record run in tournament for that run.
Continuing the tradition of going to race 9. Oh, hey, don't need to sync. Good.
It was a perfect sync.
Good job, guys. Make my life easy. Just sit back and relax and watch these two battle it out. Lightning's lines already giving him an immediate lead. This might be partially due to the use of far cam by Paige. Makes it easier to stay away from the walls because you think that you're so much closer than you really are. Fun little trick of the eye. Oh, lightning boosting in market though. That's only villains do that. Did Paige get the first skip? It doesn't look like it.
No, she didn't go for it.
Please don't try to go full track against Zugga Triplex. Not even against Zugga Duplex, Paige. She tried, but she got knocked out of it. That stinks. Come on, Lightning. The people want Game 9.
Oh, no!
I meant Game 11. Don't give them only Game 9, please.
Lightning with a commanding lead.
It would take utter catastrophe. As well as Paige getting skips 1 and 3 to work.
Lightning goes for skip 1. Clinches it.
Well, on the bright side, I at least have 2 horses in the losers bracket race now. Oh.
Lightning gets the duplex. Laps 1 and 2.
Well, on the bright side, now I have 2 horses in lower bracket. Forced not to take skip 3 by Dozer, that's a heartbreaker.
Lightning unable to get the...
Lightning misses the first skip for the first time all game. I think he might need to mess up a little more than twice. Paige is taking exceptionally wide lines out of safety's sake. Yep,
And
it's
Lightning
over, ladies and
clinches it.
gentlemen. That is a Lightning Pirate 6-3 victory. Striking Paige down into loser's bracket.
Lightning advances into the grand final. Paige knocked into the losers final.
That is devastating.
Insult to injury.
Death after death, L after L.
Hey, Paige. Hey, Lightning.
And hello, Lightning. Well, this is interesting.
I played like crap, I'm nauseous, and feel like I'm gonna pass out, so, you know.
As you do.
Today is a day for people just not being well enough to play.
Yeah, I wasn't about to ask for a reschedule an hour before the match, though.
It seemed like you got something in the middle of your prediction page.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. I went 9 games. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be out of 11 this time is the unfortunate part.
Yeah, I know.
Mark your bingo cards. DU is present for game 9.
Technically fine.
Does it count?
On a technicality, yes.
So, Paige, I know you're feeling a little unwell, so let's try and get through these interviews pretty quick. What happened? Let's run through this.
I screwed up things I haven't screwed up in a very, very long time. Like, all of those deaths on Vengeance, I didn't get once today in practice. The bad
Do you mean Gauntlet?
Yeah, Gauntlet, sorry. Yeah, Vengeance I did fine. Gauntlet, all of those deaths I didn't get once in practice.
Oh, man.
I died other places, but never those 3. The Abyss skip pick, I had it completely down in practice. I was getting 34-second runs.
Was that the one that you said you prepped with?
Yeah, that was the spicy one that Hellfire and I worked on a bit.
So when you hit that pick, because I saw the Juan temp ban before, I think you were kind of testing the waters. And
I was seeing what you would ban in response and figured, okay, if you're going to keep throwing away a ban on Abyss, I either get the spicy pick or I get my free reign.
Yeah, exactly. So when you did that again, I was like, all right, let's just do it. And then with no one, I like immediately rushed to Hellfire's YouTube channel because I knew they were uploading.
Bumpy is technically optimal on that, if without one, I think.
Okay.
But he is significantly harder to use correctly in my book.
He is like I can't remember the last time I did it. As soon as I went into warm-ups with Bumpy, it was like, it was the acceleration alone. You're like, oh, okay, hold on, slow down, buddy.
The trick is once you get off the wall, you go off throttle until you turn around.
Okay.
It seems like you compensated by using the brake for that turn, Lightning.
I did, yeah. I was braking hard midair.
I mean, you have to use the brake stum on that skip. It's just part of it.
And then lap 3, I had a crazy save because I died. I died.
Yeah, but you got the good respawn.
No, I got respawn below, and then I had to recover.
No, you did the recovery. Yeah, I hadn't practiced that because I just wasn't getting bad respawn at all.
Oh, okay. What
Always
happened?
practice Abyss recovery.
Yeah. I've literally never had to use it until tonight. It's
what was going wrong on your end?
My launches were weird. Like, I exploded on takeoff on lap 1, and lap 2, I just didn't get the height.
Was Clegg, huh?
That extra 0.01 hover height. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure that's what makes it possible with him.
And like it's not like a TFPS issue, like.
No, I was playing on the exact same thing.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah.
Very odd indeed. Would have expected Mars as a pick, oddly.
Mars has a lot of trouble with the launch. He is, in my practice, he was the most explosion prone on the launch specifically.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's just kind of how it worked out.
That Zugga skips pick, Lightning, you continue to reign supreme on what is now emblematic of your very being.
It's, Zugga skips has not seen some good FaceTime.
Yeah. I should have banned it. I just completely zoned because I am like out of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like half expecting Zugga.
Yeah. I just
ban.
I don't know.
Petition to have a time loop and just do everything that was supposed to happen today again some other time. I mean,
Honestly,
everybody was not up for their matches today.
I would absolutely accept a Groundhog Day of today.
Oh,
100%.
I'd take a Groundhog Day of today. You'd take a Groundhog Day of today. I'm pretty sure that everybody who's going to go into the next match that has been postponed would take a Groundhog Day of today.
Yeah.
Strike this one from the record. Tomorrow is the 27th.
I'll be back for you in grand finals, though.
Oh,
Just gotta
okay.
beat Nacho or Zalaskalar.
Hell yeah.
You'd better be, Paige.
No, I'm looking forward to it.
That's fun. No matter what, for you, grand finals is a rematch. No matter what, grand finals is a rematch of you
true.
and me, Nacho, or Zalaskalar.
I've already played everyone who's left.
Oh, so what you mean to tell me is that it's already decided Lightning is our reigning victor.
Not
Got it.
at all.
Not at all.
Especially if Nacho hits me on a good day, I'm extra scared. I'm like, I shouldn't even be here right now. Like, that's what I feel like.
Any other questions? What else we got?
We got a match coming up on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mikey Burger versus Ace, Clash of the Titans.
Yep, I'll be on the mic for that one with Goofbrush. That's going to be a fun one.
I've got 1,000 new ways to aggravate and bother Lightning by commentating every match until the end of tourney.
We don't have to do that.
No, I think we do. I think we do.
I'm not just saying he'll meet you in Grands. Nacho, you still got to get past me and Zalaskalar.
Yeah, Nacho, you have a gauntlet ahead of you if you want
I've got to
anything.
get past you, I've got to get past you or Zalaskalar.
I am betting heavily on both of your opposition, Nacho. I have 2 horses in the losers bracket race right now. I'll be darned if one of them doesn't win.
Good games, Lightning, but I'm going to have to tap out here.
GG's, yeah.
All right, keep your goggles on and your engines tuned. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m., everybody.
Goodbye.
Good luck, everyone. May the force be with you.